Alright, so we are back with another episode of Dream Hangars. Now that the ability cooldown modifier is gone, I can finally record more of these. Starting it off, we have this hangar from Sage, and along with all of these builds, he says that he knows his hangar is a bit weak, he just wants to have maxed out weapons for mechs. Well, first off, I would say avoid maxing out your weapons. Always max out your mechs first, and the reason is because let's take Guardian for example. When you have it at rank, let's say 5, it has 24 energy, you could use double graviton 12, which is the weapon that he told me to put on it. But the fact is, when you max out Guardian, you end up with 32 energy. And so at that point, you could use double graviton 16s like I'm doing right now. And for the sake of argument, we can compare the damage. A maxed 12 deals 74,000 damage, 75,000 damage essentially, even though a rank 6 16 already deals significantly more than that. Instead of 75, it's dealing 86. So even with not maxed graviton 16s, it still does more damage than your maxed out graviton 12s. Anyway, let's actually get into the hangar. So the implants were entirely up to me, the mods were entirely up to me, and I chose the ones that are shown here. But of course, these were the mechs and weapons that he chose. Nade launcher Zephyr. I would say Missile Rack's a slightly more ideal weapon for something like Zephyr, which EMPs people for like a really short time. So what I did was I put duration on there to make it slightly longer to get more damage out. I also went with nade launcher damage and did not bother with the range. I did not bother with the radius. I don't think it's necessary. Cooldown, of course, to get the ability as often as possible, and then, of course, the radius, because that's what makes Zephyr actually usable again. Ember Gun Aegis, which is a very risky build to run, I would say. I have Ember Gun damage and range. I debated even putting on the duration on here. Cooldown's a good choice, but duration, if your shield goes down early, a longer duration means you have to wait longer before you get your ability back. Graviton on Guardian, damage and range, along with ability cooldown and crash distance. Once again, you really should not be using this mech late game unless you're using this implant. I mean, these weapons in general are not super ideal just because it's really hard to get through mods with graviton beams. But yeah, we will do our best. Helix Rack Redeemer. I mean, this is kind of the only build that you can run. Redeemer can't use any implants except for ability cooldown. And then we have the other 3 Helix Rack implants. Disc Launcher Orion. I didn't bother with Disc Launcher Radius because it's kind of pointless. You lose a lot of damage if you're trying to use the Radius anyway. So I went with Damage and Reload along with ability cooldown and Shield Piercing. Anyway, yeah, this is a very interesting hangar. I would say basically all of these builds would perform slightly better in 5v5 mode rather than CPC. I don't know what your main game mode is, but either way, I'm going to be playing CPC. In general, I would say all of them could use a bit of work. Most of your mechs are rather brittle, and most of your mechs are rather slow, and that's not really a great combination. You do have 1 scout and you do have 1 tank, but that's only 1 of each, so like if they go down then you're kind of screwed. Typically it's a good idea to have some form of backup. And then in terms of like actual DPS, I would say it's a pretty low damage hangar overall. But let's get into some matches and kind of see how it goes. Okay, so this map, I'm gonna start with the Zephyr. I wasn't really sure what I wanted to start with. This will probably be a decent Helix map. In general, I should be able to lob nades over this. Gotta keep in mind that I have 80 meters and not 100 that I usually have. But that's okay, bro. I got so many freaking Deathwalkers in front of me. Alright, yeah. Getting into the middle area with nades is really good for like just hammering their spawn point. This guy is gonna do some big damage to me. I'm gonna get kind of over here. Yeah, he's gonna die, he's gonna die. And then I'll just lob that and see what happens. I can kill this idiot. And then I'm gonna go... I might just kind of hang back this... Because, like, yeah, there's a guy that's stunned right there. I can pretty much get in without an issue. There's kind of just no reason to be, like, rushing in or anything. They're all spawning about 80 meters away from me. So I just, like... I just lob. And sometimes if I don't really know where people are with nades, then I will kind of move my cursor back and forth while moving forward or backward. And that basically creates like a carpet area, right? Whereas it's a damage area rather than like a damage position. You get less damage on a single target, but you're more likely to actually hit something. That may have been a bad decision. That was probably a bad decision. That was probably a bad decision. Ow! Let's go with this, actually. Very curious. I definitely didn't want a dome radius on this. Because, like, that's a legitimately bad implant. It does not help you at all. I freaking saw that the Hemlock's trying to get me. Alright, oh yeah, miniguns are tough to deal with. Alright, so I'm gonna start with the Helix. More often than not, you can kind of just either chill around the back here, or get to one of those side areas. And you should be more or less fine. Oops. Alright, so there's a guy coming around this way, yeah. Good damage, good damage, good damage. I'm gonna go this way, I'm gonna fire that, and then I'm gonna backtrack. So that I kill him, but that I don't die. Oh, hello. I don't want that. Yeah, okay, thank you. Alright, yeah. I can probably kill him from that. I did not, just barely though. Wow, okay. That's annoying. I can do a lot of damage to that idiot. What's this guy though? Oh, Death Turd. Okay. I can't really do anything. Like, yeah, he kills me. Let me do this. Try the... yeah, okay. I cannot survive a lot, so I have to be very careful. Once their mods are gone, though, the graviton beams can kind of clean them up. I just need to get to that point first is the problem. Yeah, he's got minigun. Yeah, you're screwed. Okay. Yeah, everything's fine. Let me just, like... what is there? Yeah, I thought maybe it would get me with that. Oh, hey, get off me! Freaking idiot. This guy's trying to share his balls with people. I don't want that. Yeah, the only thing I can really do at this point is sit here, wait for them to come to me, hope that they get within range so that I can then crash them and then beam them like that. Alright, so we're going to be starting with the Orion. I would say being able to get to the top center area would be very beneficial. Hello. Decent damage, but still took most of my magazine, and it was only it's only like a scout, so like, yeah. I'm not going to be able to deal with any like real tanks if they showed up. I mean, in terms of bots, they don't really use things like Vortex, but players would. And yeah, a Vortex would absolutely eat this build. Like, it would just run right at you and there'd be nothing you could do. So long as the bots don't see me, there we go, they won't activate the ability, and that helps me out. Let me go make sure this fool dies, possibly. Dang. Maybe not. Can I at least... Oh, that's not even doing that much damage. He's already using his ability, but whatever. Just being able to send him back is beneficial. Because I could do this afterward. I do have to back up slightly. Ah, dang. Okay, my shield is gone. So I'm going to start taking some heavy damage. Hopefully someone deals with this idiot. Maybe not. I have no idea. He's probably gonna go for... Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. He's gonna go for that beacon on the right. That's fine. Alright. So here... I can kill that guy. Well, I didn't get the kill, but oh well. This... Oh, really? How'd you get back there? Ah, yeah. And I mean, the radius is good, but the radius damage is not. So, like, this weapon's not particularly ideal. It's usable, especially on something like Orion, could actually deal with the shields pretty nicely. The problem is, like, I don't have a DPS build I can fall back on if I need it. Like, all of my builds are basically this week. Very, very minimal kills in any given match. Just, yeah, track them so I can occur. Alright, so I kind of changed my mind. I think this build's actually pretty solid. I have no idea how much of that performance was from the shield piercing implant, to be fair, but in general, pretty good DPS. The problem is, like, a disc launcher Orion is your best DPS build, and that's just sad. Like, all those other matches, I was getting like 2-3 kills per mech while surviving the entire match too. And I would say that is the major downside of this hangar. Disregarding lack of speed and disregarding lack of extra tankiness, the main thing I would do is start to cycle over to higher DPS weapons. So, I mean, just from what you have here, this could stay if you wanted it to, that's probably fine. I would put storm racks on the Redeemer or the Aegis, whichever one you prefer, I suppose. The Helix rack on Guardian, and then the Ember gun on the Zephyr. That way you can just completely phase out the graviton beams. Alright, so here is the hangar with those changes in place. Alternatively, you could put the Helix rack on Orion, and then something else on the Guardian, or get rid of the Guardian entirely. Personally, I would go with something that is both fast and rather tanky, because you kind of need both. Nomad is a very good option. Otherwise, you know, Surge and Eclipse are disgustingly OP, so those would be good as well. But keeping with the mechs that we have here, and only changing the weapon slightly, this should do significantly better. Going over the changes, we have Ember Gun Zephyr, damage and range, cooldown, and ability range. Didn't bother with ability duration. The Stormrack Aegis with Stormrack damage radius, Stormrack reload, and ability cooldown. This is the best Stormrack Aegis build that you could make. Helix Guardian, I got the 3 Helix implants as well as system crash range. This could be ability cooldown or whatever. I don't think it would make a huge difference because your goal is to stay back. Nade Launcher Redeemer with the 3 nade implants plus ability cooldown. The range is at level 5 because it will perfectly increase your maximum range to be exactly 100 meters, which is very convenient. And the disc launcher Ryan I didn't touch. So yeah, let's run a few. Alright, so this map I'm just going to use the Storm Rank Aegis right off the bat to kind of show the value in it. I'm gonna go grab center and hold center. It should be rather doable. It is an elevated position, which means it's going to be really good to have some type of radius weapon here. It'll make it rather easy to hold this area. I can kill this guy as well, I think. Let me just make sure I don't expose myself too much. Hello. This, well, I mean, the guy kind of walked right in front of me. Okay. I can move slightly further up. I don't really need to. I just, like, I may as well. Oh, really? I didn't kill that guy. Okay. Hello. I really don't want to be dazed. That would be very unfortunate for me. So I'm gonna try to do my best to make sure that I don't. Yeah. Let me put that just slightly further back. I think I'm getting myself a little bit too far ahead. Almost killed him. Not quite. There's a Deathwalker back there. That's kind of annoying. This guy's kind of no point in killing him. Unless I can wait it out. This guy, though, he can die. This fella as well. Wait a second, wait a second, wait a second. Drop it here. I can do that, and then I can do this. Ah, nah, he had his ability active. Thought maybe it was I thought maybe it was gone. It's over. This guy? Nope. Deploy it though. Wow. Bro, I almost didn't kill him, that's crazy. Alright, let me just radius this man to death. Aegis is not... Ooh, hello. Aegis is not able to move super freely. It's very confined to its ability bubble. Which is why having the... Oh, he timed that freaking perfectly. Which is why having the weapon radius is really nice to have. The radius implant, I mean. Alright. Okay. And then there's just 2 guys left. This guy should not be a problem. Can I kill him? Yeah, nice. Do I still... I stole the kill? Let's go. Okay. Alright, this map, I'm gonna start with the nades. This time they are on a Redeemer. I almost said Orion. And yeah, range implant should help a little bit. I can keep my distance. Having some form of speed on nade builds is rather important, actually, to be able to like reposition yourself effectively. Let me just, yeah, like I said before, just carpet bombing, Don't really know what's gonna hit, so I'm just doing whatever to try to hit something. And then when they start to cause problems, I can make a move, yeah, like this. And I'm probably dead, yeah. Okay, well that's unfortunate. I might just do this then. And... oh, he's freaking gone. Okay, goodbye. Bro, those bots are cleaning up. They are not having any of it today. Okay, good damage. I don't really care if it takes some damage. I don't necessarily want to be in this build for too long. the damage again. I can probably finish him off with that. Yep. I kind of... Oh, wait. No, he was already dead. Whoops. Oh, well. No big deal. Hello. Alright. I can... crash that one guy. Crash the crasher. That might kill him. That would. Really? Are you sure about that? Okay. I don't want to be here. I could probably... yeah. Never mind. I'm dead. This time we're going to do something different. I'm going to start with the Redeemer, but I'm going to just go for side beacon and spawn the Zephyr later. Can't fire at max range quite. Get him a bit though. Hi. I just need to make sure you're dead. I don't really care if I die with this. It would be great if I could grab this beacon, but I don't think I'll be able to. I do need to make sure that we don't lose this one though. Oh, I do. I really need to make sure we don't lose this one. I can kill him, I can kill him. There we go. I just need to not... yeah, go away. That's fine. I don't really care that he respawned. I could just do this. And he's gone. Now, yeah, I was gonna say I could move in, but it's kind of risky. Oh, hello. Let me get up here. Hello, Mr. Hemlock. Get rid of that guy. Don't want the Hemlock. Do not get me. You're freaking nerd. Go away. He wants me. Look at him. Yep, quickly move over to this side. Hey, get that away from me. Idiot. Get a couple of these guys. Oh, it doesn't matter. Alright, so yeah, I mean, obviously still not perfect, but incredibly close to what you wanted, and performing significantly better. Once again, I would probably replace the Guardian and the Zephyr, to be honest. Probably with, like, you know, Surge, Eclipse, Nomad, even Vortex would be a good one. All four of those mechs would also help you use a bit more higher DPS weapons. These two mechs can't, they kind of have to keep their distance, they have to play very passively. And the kind of the same thing goes with this Redeemer build. Ideally you'd put like Stormrex on the Redeemer, but since I put them on the Aegis, you know, you could put like Stormrex on Redeemer and then like Minigun on Aegis, or even the nades on Aegis, and it would do good, but this is probably a better build to have in my opinion. But otherwise, yeah, thank you for your hangar. Hopefully I was able to kind of steer you in the right direction, and let's get into the next hangar. Alright, next up we have this hangar from Riley. The implants and mods were once again up to me, but the max hand weapons are as follows. Disc Launcher Panther. I went with damage and reload along with cooldown and duration. Ember Gun Eclipse. Damage and range, I went with cooldown and stealth speed. I could have gone with duration, but I think this might help close the distance a bit quicker. Revoker Surge. This is probably the best build in the game right now. Revoker damage dash distance, ability cooldown, ability duration. So if you and another Surge clash into each other with this kind of build, the mech that has the longer ability duration is probably going to end up winning, which is why it is a good idea to have that implant on. Repeater Seeker. Repeater damage and range along with Seeker bonus damage and Seeker warp range. And finally Stormrack Bastion with damage radius reload along with cooldown. This is the same build that the Aegis had in the last hangar. So yeah, right off the bat, significantly stronger than the last one. significantly more meta. This is, again, probably the most meta build in the game. This is incredibly strong in like free-for-all, probably 2v2 as well. These two are pretty decent, but sort of lacking, and then this one I don't think will perform very well. But let's get into some matches and kind of see how it goes. Alright, so I'm going to start with the Panther and kind of see what I can get done with it. Not really sure what I can do with it, but we'll find out. I'm probably not going to be using the Surge very much. Like you won't see very much gameplay footage of it. Just because like I know that it's good, I don't really need to show you that it's good. Alright. Don't want to take damage if I don't have to, but they're starting to move in, so let me put the barrier up. Got plenty of time to fire and then reload and then fire again, and that's pretty decent. Can I? Aw, I was kind of hoping he'd stay there, to be honest. That guy though. Alright. Yeah, thankfully, unlike Aegis, this thing is indestructible. Don't really have to worry about putting duration on it. Alright. I mean, decent damage from the discs themselves. Just that you could be doing more damage. There's kind of no reason to be using a semi-guided weapon like this. Alright. I'm gonna wait just a second to see if one of them spawn there, because they probably will. There you go, fella. Let me help out that idiot. You guys got it, right? They do not got it. Incorrect. Ah, dang. I want to take this beacon. So what I might do is just run for it. Yeah, okay. That worked out. I can kill him. And yeah, let's grab it, put this down. Because this guy's approaching. This puts me in a bit of a situation. But I'm fine as long as I can kill this guy. Is that the last one? Was not. I'll just do this. Hello. Of course, you want to alternate your shots to make sure that they have a multi-layered shield. You can get through it quicker. Alright, so I'm starting off with the Ember Eclipse. I'm going to try to make my way over to C. And then spawn the Bastion there, probably. But we'll see what happens. Now this guy's going to be moving in. Move around. Because I don't really want to get caught in the crossfire between him and this other idiot. There we go. Okay, I can just wait for the cooldown. Oof, okay. Hello. It's gonna be really difficult for him to hit me with those pods. It's gonna be impossible for him to hit me with the mark, so I'm good for a couple seconds. There we go. And then I'm gonna move back into this area. Oh, come on. Actually, this is fine. As long as I kill that guy. Oh, wow, okay. My bots can grab that, actually. I think that's fine. Oh, excuse you. Okay, there we go. I'm probably dead. Yeah. We don't have the center anymore, but that's fine. You don't really need it. I'll just dump this down there. Yeah. Both of them. I don't want to use my ability unless I'm going to EMP someone. I mean, I will if I have to, but now I think I can get it on this guy, yeah. Even if he hits me, it doesn't matter. Oh, nice, I even still have my ability. Hello. Hi, fellas. Really important to put a perimeter of some kind on Bastion, because as you can see, the ability shield goes down first before mods, and that's important. Because first off, your ability is regenerative. It helps you get more HP overall. Alright, so I'm just going to start with Surge. I'm going to get into the middle. I'm going to capture the middle. And then we'll see what we can do with the Seeker after that. Usually the Seeker on a map like this would be used to get the center back if we ever lost it. But I don't think that's going to be a big problem. Let's see. Yeah, the damage is disgusting. Alright, fella. Hello. Got some. Oh, hi. Alright. I have a bit of range here. I'll grab this as well. That guy. If possible, I want to just EMP him, wait for his ability to turn out, go out, and then kill him. Got a little bit lucky with the timing, to be honest, but yeah. Basically how you do it. Wait for, ideally, both of them to get slightly closer, but no. Twist not to be. I kill them both anyway, it doesn't really matter. Bro, my mod is literally not, my perimeter is not even going. Ideally, I would want to fire this, and then, uh-oh. Hi? Okay. He's gone. I could just kind of stay here, honestly. I can kill them both? No. Ended up dying. Oh well. Not a big deal. Just, like, start with his Seeker here. Okay, barely got him, wow. My mod's already pretty much gone. My perimeter, I should say. Waiting until he starts to fire before teleporting does mean that he's slower to turn around to hit you afterward. Alright, so yeah. Overall, really solid hangar. The disc launcher Panther actually kind of surprised me. I mean, obviously it's not fantastic, but it was better than I thought it would be. So if you're like a die-hard disc launcher fan, honestly, you could go for it. It'd probably be pretty good. Otherwise, I would probably swap it with a high DPS weapon, being like a Storm Rack, possibly Minigun 16 or something like that. I would slap the Revokers on the Seeker, because as you saw, the Repeater was a little bit, it was suffering a bit, it really was. It was suffering a bit trying to kill things. The Meg runs out immediately, and it's just not enough damage, really. The Ember Gun should do better in that regard, as well as, in general, at least for CPC, you are better off with Eclipse having a slightly more ranged weapon. The most ideal one being like Minigun or Overdriver. In terms of the Bastion, it's not necessarily bad. It's a bit of an aggressive tank. I would say that a better aggressive tank would be either Deathwalker or Vortex. The shield HP on the Bastion is just like incredibly brittle, honestly. And so you need to make sure that you activate your ability in range, otherwise, you know, your shield goes down, you don't EMP anything. And the EMP is the most important part of the ability, because it's not going to protect you from a whole lot of damage. But that also means that, you know, you're running around as a rather slow and pretty big mech. which makes you a somewhat vulnerable target. Alright, so here is the hangar with those changes in place. We have Stormwrack Panther with the same build as we had on the Bastion, being damage radius reload along with ability cooldown. Minigun Eclipse with all minigun implants plus duration. Ember Gun Seeker, Ember damage and range along with Seeker bonus damage, and Seeker warp range. And Stormwrack Vortex with yet again the same Stormwrack build, being damage radius reload along with ability cooldown. So yeah, now you're getting into the real meta territory. This is very, very solid hangar. The only difference from like a legitimate top meta hangar would probably be like the embers on Seeker. Most people would probably put Revoker, like a 16 and 8 or something like that. But then after that, you're kind of chilling. But yeah, let's get into some matches with these changes in place. Alright, so I'm going to start off with the Eclipse here. Don't want to activate my stealth immediately, even though it would get me to this beacon quicker. I would get to the center beacon with basically no ability duration left, which is not very ideal. Just want to wait a bit and then activate it to get you into center. I do have the duration implant, so it's going to help. I'm going to take up with these guys and kind of disregard what's going on behind me at the moment. Okay, that guy. 2 seconds. Shouldn't be an issue. He's getting smacked. Yeah, he's getting freaking ganged on. Alright. He's dead as well. I'm actually going to take this opportunity to reload. There's not a whole lot happening in my face at the moment. Someone needs to kill that guy. Alright, so ooh, my mods are gone. That's unfortunate. Let me get this guy. It is a bit tough to deal with people from a distance with the minigun. As in, it's going to take a lot more ammo. You know, you can chip away at them without much issue. But I don't really want to be without ammo again. Because there's this guy potentially coming up. Nah, it's probably fine. This is fine, yeah. And then, oh yeah, the bots cheat. Freaking wall hacks. Okay. And then I'm gonna get this guy. So Hemlock is gonna have a hard time. I'm not gonna be able to do anything against that. This dude, though, I'm kind of okay sending him back. This guy should just be dead. I'm out of ammo again, but that's fine. I'm just gonna kind of dance around the top here. That guy should be gone. This guy might kill me, yeah. Okay, fair enough. And what's coming up? This... Hello. Yeah, ability damage on this is actually rather nice. I can probably kill him, but yeah, I'm taking stupid damage, I'm taking stupid damage. Ah, please. I did kill him though. 13 kills as of right now. We can go with the Panther at this point. Insta-kill that idiot. Dump that down there so that he's not only slowed, but also I have protection. Still one more guy outside of this guy. I don't know where he is. Alright, so I'm actually going to start with the Surge just to get this beacon as quickly as possible. From here, I think I'm just going to scrap it. Go with Seeker. Obviously, this is not what you'd normally do, but it's fine. Okay, nice. Almost triple kill. One of them was kind of stolen, but you see how it goes. You see how it's working. I can then teleport onto this moron. Okay, never mind. He doesn't have an ability anymore though, so I can get back to him. There you go. And the Ember Gun just has way better uptime than Repeater. It doesn't just run out of damage. Repeater just simply runs out of damage. What is down there outside of... Oof, okay. Now, this is probably fine. I can kill... Hi, thank you. I'll actually go into this guy. I'm gonna back up so I don't take this Hemlock. My mod shield is gone, but that's alright. Kill him from there. I can go kill him. And I'm not gonna be able to neutralize this, so one of my teammates is gonna have to do that. The main thing to do with the Seeker is to look at the minimap. I have to know where everyone is, where all of the bots are, in relation to the map, in relation to like what's on the map. So they're like all back there. This guy, he's dropping down, so I'm totally safe to teleport and kill him. I could probably get a bit closer. Oh, never mind. Hello. Okay, goodbye. Alright, so yeah, this dude's by himself. And he's gone. Oh, that Deathwalker. I actually got pretty close to killing him. There's two of them on that spot, though. Never mind, only one. I'm gonna teleport to this guy because he was firing at somebody else. And there we go. What else is around? I do need to kind of use... Alright, well that guy's there. I might die to this. Oh, barely not. 6k, let's go. Oh, this is not gonna be fun, though. Or will it? It might be fun. Might be really fun. Oh, if I can get out of freaking days. Never mind. Alright, so yeah, I mean, you could pretty clearly see the performance differences. The Panther did way better. The Eclipse did a bit better. The Seeker did much better. And the Vortex was able to tank a lot more damage than the Bastion could. So I would say this would be a really good place to leave your hangar off. And yeah, hopefully I was able to help. Thank you once again to Sage and Riley for your hangars. If any of you guys want to be featured in a future episode of Dream Hangars, all you have to do is leave a comment with the keywords Dream Hangar, along with 5 mechs and 5 weapons. You can specify implants, you can specify mods if you like. And yeah, I mean, I do handpick these hangars based on what I think looks interesting. Obviously, I cannot get to everyone because each video gets like a solid 50 comments at least. And I can only cover like 2 hangars in a video, and it's still, the video is still like an hour long. So, you know, if yours does not get chosen, I would encourage you to keep trying. A more recent comment is significantly more likely to be seen than a comment from like 6 months ago. Otherwise, yeah, that'll be it for me. Appreciate y'all. Take care.